Hi everyone, my name is Sophia Casas. I'm an applications engineer at Telewave, and today we're going to talk about how to tune a pass reject duplexer. So let's start. We have here our BHF compact duplexer, and here is our TPRD 4544 and UHF duplexer. So before we start, it's important to understand that our duplexer allows simultaneous transmit and receive operation using just a single antenna, while maintaining proper isolation between both parts. So in this example, we are using the TPRD 4544, which is a 4 cavities, 4-inch duplexer. A key factor in a duplexer for performance is the length of the interconnecting cables. All of these cables are part of the tuning system and directly affect the response. So all of these cables are a carrier wavelength cable, and the cable connected here in the T is especially critical and must be selected carefully. This one side pass the high pass frequency, and this other cable pass the low pass frequency. So the tools we require for the tuning are 716 node driver, 716 open wrench, a small flathead screwdriver or a tuning tool, and male 50 ohm load. So each cavity, all of these, has two main tuning elements: the tuning rod, that is which adjusts the pass frequency, and the tuning capacitor, this one, which sets the reject or notch frequency. So two cavities we will use for the high pass side and the other two for the low pass side. So let's start. We need to connect the VNA output to the TX port and the VNA input to the antenna port. And in the other side, we connect the terminate to low pass for the 50 ohm load. And we'll start with the low pass. So we connect the load, the high pass side. Connect the VNA output to the low pass and the VNA input to the antenna. Okay, now we are using our node driver, open wrench, and our node driver, and let's pass this low frequency. Now let's move it to another one. We need to tune first the pass and then after the notch or the reject frequency. Okay, now we are using the tuning capacitor with our tuning load, and let's tuning the notch. Okay, for the low pass side, we are setting the pass frequency, that is 452.5, and we are using the tuning capacitor to reject the high pass that is 457.5. Here on the screen we have the markers. So, okay, now we can do a final tuning here. Have a better insertion loss. Okay, now let's move our capacitors. Okay, for this specific model, the typical performance is around 1 dB of insertion loss, and we get here on the screen you can see we get 0.9 dB of insertion loss. That is good, and the minimum is the minimum isolation is 75 dB, so we are getting 87. That is good. So now let's move to the high pass side. So we switch the connections. Let's move our load this side and the output of our VNA to the high pass. Okay. Okay, now in the high pass side, we're gonna pass 457.5 and reject 452.5. So let's see, using our open wrench. A little bit. No. Smooth. Okay. So now we are getting 0.7 of insertion loss. Now let's move or reject frequency with our capacitor. Okay, now let's move the other one. Okay. Final tuning. Okay. Okay, now we can do the final tuning just to see how affect if we move the the high side, how affect our low side, and then we can final or tuning. Okay, now we can see on the screen that we are close to get the best performance. We can do the final tuning or more precise. During this step, it's important to use both screwdriver and the wrench at the same time, adjusting the tuning rod while tilling it to ensure the setting does not shift. So let's do it at the same time, just to be sure that this one doesn't move. Okay, that 9. That 96. Okay. Okay, 99. 94. Okay. Let's do a final tuning to our capacitors. They are good. Okay, now let's change it to the high pass. Okay. Okay, now both sides are tuned. And we finish with our tuning of the duplexer. So the duplexer is ready for operation. So in this video, we tuned the duplexer as a complete system. But if the desired frequencies are significantly different from the original ones, the tuning should be done cavity by cavity. So you need to tune cavity by cavity for separate. And you can see our video on how to tune a pass reject cavity. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Sophia Casas, and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to learn more about our products or if you want to contact us, just visit our website. Have a nice day.